F.E.A.R 3, Insane Difficulty Walkthrough, Interval 7 Part 3. So I misspoke in the last video. It's actually the beginning of this video is where I find the Alma doll. It's when you go down these sets of stairs, it's usually where it is. It's usually you get like a vision of Alma too. So usually right back here is where it is. I believe there is at least one other known location for where the doll is, but I can't honestly remember where it was I read that someone said they found it at, but oh jeez, this is gonna be fun. But just kinda check back here. There might be some ammo, and there may or may not be a psychic link too. But I think this video is when we encounter the first phase commander in this interval. I'm not 100% sure. I usually, before I start voiceover, I just skim through the video so I know what goes on in the video, so I actually sound like I know what I'm talking about while I do the voiceover, but I really haven't been doing that. Oh yeah, this is a cool little moment. You get on this moving platform, and Alma's on the other side, and she's gone, and right afterwards run back over here, and again, there may or may not be a psychic link there. Coming up here, oh yeah, these scavengers that show up, they, as far as I know, they won't attack you. They will go in here. In fact, like when you move up, they actually like kind of run away from you. But around the corner here, there's I want to say like at least 4 ATC soldiers. But at the same time, when you turn the corner, a couple scavengers spawn in as well, and the ATC soldiers usually will take care of the scavengers. So far, in all the times I played this area, I never actually had to face the scavengers, just the ATC soldiers. This area is a bit of a pain in the ass, just because, again, there's points where there's these rows of computer monitors and whatnot that the soldiers can hide behind. And there's also an escalator there with a barrier to it also. deal with all those guys. Try and grab any ammo you can. It's like even back there, there could be one hiding there, depending on how you go. When you get up to the top of here, there's 2 soldiers. One of them is usually right in front of you if you go up on this one. And I'm never sure exactly where the second guy is, but it just came for this time he was going towards the escalator. So and you want to be careful, because then at least I think 3 more guys will show up. But I took care of them with a pretty good grenade throw. When I threw that grenade, I didn't think I was gonna hit them. I thought I was actually gonna go like right between them, but I ended up hitting the guy on the right almost like dead on, and took out the other soldier too. Oh, okay, yeah. This is the area when you encounter the first phase commander. But first you have 4 ATC soldiers to deal with. They don't really know you're here, so you can usually take out, if you go into slow-mo and pop that guy and that guy before they know what happens, and then the other 2 guys will actually come running towards here. Like that guy just ran. And like that guy actually threw a grenade at me, but I was able to deal with him. Now don't stay in this area, because that asshole actually spawned right next to me. That threw me off. But for some reason, if you stay in this area over here that I go to, he never really comes back like how he spawned behind me before. He never goes over there again. And I actually got him in like a loop where he just went back and forth between that cover and that one phase port, and then that other one I just looked at. He may occasionally spawn in that back corner that I keep looking at every so often. But for this particular time, he just, yeah, that back area there that I'm looking at. But for this time, he just kept phasing in and out between those 2 front areas. So I'm not really sure why this little piece of cover here is so protected. But I don't know if it's like a game glitch or what, but like I say, he's just like going back and forth between the 2 sections. And the only time he did actually start coming towards me was when he was almost dead. But even then, he kind of stopped at a certain point and just kind of stood there. So just dealing with him. See, like now that he's really, like he's coming up, but then he just stops right there. So once he's destroyed, the doorway all the way over there will open and 2 more soldiers will come in, but they drop smoke. So it may be kind of hard to see them, but if you still have like a frag grenade and you can cook it, you should be able to take those guys out pretty quick. Before you leave, make sure you pick up his penetrator, because it will come in handy for the rest of the mission.